Hello again, cartoon Skyline GTR fans. So I've actually reviewed similar casting to this, but this is actually a different blue than the other one I reviewed. You'll notice that sticker, literally, I just almost knocked that off. So I like the Skyline enough that I will probably modify this one. But anyways, let's look at these photographs here. I picked this up loose locally, no packaging or anything like that. You'll notice it has 5-spoke white wheels, and I 3D printed those on my other blue one. So I'm going to just slap some 6 spokes on this guy. Oop. Yeah, no painted taillights, sadly. So, in fact, how old is this particular toy? I already labeled it. I always get the R33 and 32 mixed up. They're very similar looking. So I think this came out in 1990. Alright. And also, it was used and abused a little bit. I don't know if this pink is like nail polish or paint or it's something. Some sort of paint. Anyways, decent enough texture in the grill. Maybe one day I'll add some black paint in there. But they actually molded in this headlight, so I think that's kind of a neat touch. And then all this sponsorship is tampo printed. Only this is a sticker, so everything else looks pretty good unless you scratch it. What I really like about these old ones is it has the Dunlop molded in there, and it's also like a domed, almost like, you know, a real tire, how it's going in there and then down there. So I like that. These are the standard 5 spokes. And it's actually not too gappy. So I'm not even sure if I'm going to bother changing the stance with putty. Alright, window here has got a little crease, a little indication of the window molting. Nothing about wiper blades though. What about this side? Door cut, really fine panel line there. This here, yeah, sadly no taillights. It says number 21 of what? I don't know. The wing is a separate piece, and there's actually some extra flash here, sadly. That's too bad. So, it's got a red motor in there. That's interesting, and yeah, more paint. This may have been taken apart by the last person. It's about a high HG line, whatever that is. High grade, maybe? Okay, let's take it apart because I gotta swap out some wheels here. We got standard construction of a screw in the front and the tab in the back. Let's see if that tab will let go or if I'm gonna have to cut it down. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, there we go, nice. So, yeah, this is where they have a separate plastic piece. The later ones, it's just all one clear piece of plastic and they paint the rest of it. But this one literally has an opaque body and a clear window there. Alright, so yeah, an all red motor. These are rare, I don't see too many. This might be only my second Choro-Q that has an all red motor. There are a lot of yellow and red motors. But anywho, I'm going to take these tires off because they are awesome and I'm going to reuse them. So I gotta twist this thing off. I don't know if this is a knurled axle. Nope, it's just a straight axle. But that one's on tight. I gotta get some pliers and break whatever's holding that thing in place. I'm gonna need some vice grips. Hold on. So I already put the tires on. And considering these tires are over 30 years old, I'm actually very lucky that they're not cracked. I can only hope that all the models, the new models I'm reviewing, the tires don't crack in 30 years. Then again, I'll probably be dead by that time, so maybe I don't care. Alright, let's break that loose. And then I might as well leave it in the pliers because I gotta squeeze this one on. Oh, that's so loose. I'm gonna have to use some crazy glue. I'll be back. Alright, wheels are all crazy glued on. Little 6 spokes. Although not accurate to the photographs. So here's the one that is accurate to the photographs, the multi-piece 5 spokes, and you'll see it's a different shade of blue. But otherwise, I think it's the same casting. Let me hit the focus there. And that also doesn't have taillights. It also has the same sticker on the back. So I'm not sure why they would have the exact same casting and sticker, but somewhere along the way they decided to change the blue color. Or possibly, no, that can't be that faded, right? Like sun-stained? I'm not sure. This is mounted with putty, that's why it's so low to the ground. Alright, so here's another R32, and you'll notice this one actually has clear headlights because the body is smoked again. They didn't paint them. And then I have the 5-spoke multi-pieces on this again, but this one actually has taillights printed on, so that's nice. And it's got a silver exhaust tip. The others have the exhaust, it's just not painted. It's definitely a lot cooler. Even cooler than that is this guy, I think. It's a metallic green, and I forget what the name of these wheels are. I think this one even has an opening hood. Yeah, and it actually has a molded engine, like an M2 machine's. So, yeah, paint much better taillights. Oh, it's real gimmick. That's like a higher grade Choro-Q of its day. And it definitely shows. The gimmick being the opening hood, I guess. Street cars. Let's see, we have this black one here, and for some reason it has an edamame bean on it. I don't know why. I forget what these wheels are called. Superstars? No, I don't know. I'm not being putty on that. Here's a different one with some 5 spokes. I forget the name of these wheels too. I've made so many 3D printed wheels. This looks like the same casting as that real gimmick because it's clear. Oh, this is the initial D set. But it doesn't have anything printed on it, like indicating it's from initial D. This is, I think it was a band Presto. There's no branding on the bottom though. Oh, but that's what that BP means, I think, band Presto. And this thing has a weird like spin out feature. I'm not going to show it to you, but it has like an overdrive and it causes it to spin out and it can go crazy. Not much molded detail, but definitely nice painted detail in the back. Two more. Different brand, Suntory Boss. They have some canned coffees in Japan, and this is a freebie. So it's a different deformation. Here's an undercover police version. So these are free, and they have tampo printing, and they're really nicely done. I also kind of like how the wheels are the same size. Well, the tires are the same size. So that is my R32 collection in deformed shape, that is. Okie dokie. ChoroQs are small enough that, you know, I can collect multiples of the same casting. Doesn't bother me so much. These are all stored in like a file cabinet. So, thank you for watching today, and I'm sure I'll get another deformed Skyline someday, and we'll see you in that video. Take care.